Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel, and today we will do a small bot. Like we'll create a small bot named as Slackbot, you can say. Okay, so let's understand the overview here. So basically what we are doing here is we are creating a Slack bot in a workspace of Slack. So what is Slack here? So basically Slack is a platform where you can connect with your teammates and chat with them. Okay, so this is used at an organization level. For example, just like the teams. Okay, so some organizations use Slack to have meetings, etc., and other things. Okay, so Slackbot or chatbot, you can say. So it is a generative AI conversational bot. That means it works similar as ChatGPT. You can, yeah, similar to ChatGPT. Okay, but afterwards you can talk about the limitations. So what we are doing is we are creating a bot here in the Slack workspace, and there are three things you need to understand here. We are creating app token, bot token, and an OpenAI key. Okay, so basically in these three tokens are used to interact or with each other. That means we are integrating Slack and then bot created in Slack app in the VS Code. So VS Code we are using for Python coding, and Langchain is the large language model which we are using to interact with the OpenAI using OpenAI token. Okay, so what is the scenario here? Like a simple workflow here. First we will type the prompt, and then this prompt is taken to VS Code, and from VS Code through Langchain it goes through ChatGPT, and then it accesses the information related to prompt, and then it reverts back and we get the message here. So in this example you can see here what is Salesforce India's ecosystem looking like, right? So this is the test bot replied here: Salesforce India's ecosystem is growing rapidly. Okay, so something like that. We will try to build it, and then you will understand the workflow. Okay, so first what you need to do is you need to go to this website, that is api.slack.com.apps. so basically you need to log in or sign up as required. Okay, and then we will be like looking at this document. Okay, so that I don't mess up the steps. Okay, so let's go to the doc one by one and then create a simple Slack bot. Okay, so first you need to log into Slack and create your workspace. So basically this will be your Slack. Okay, so my workspace is named as Slackbot here, and then these are three bots I have created, that is ChatGPT bot, then test app, and test bot. Okay, so now what we will do is first we will go to Slack app setup. Okay, and then we will retrieve some of the tokens, and after that we will go to final VS Code setup. Okay, so go to this URL, and this URL or the doc itself I will be attaching in the description. You can refer it. Okay, or required URLs I will attach. Okay, and then we can go to like we can follow the following steps. Okay, so go to this and then click create on new app. Okay, so we are here. So I have already signed up here, so whatever bots you create will be available here. Okay, so create a new app, then you can go to from scratch. You can give any name here. So basically here I have given test app, test bot, and ChatGPT, right? So let's give a name here like Slackbot itself. Okay, and then workspace. Once you log into your Slack, and you will get your workspace created here automatically. Okay, and then click on create app. Okay, okay, you will need to wait few minutes, it is saying. Okay, let's try to refresh, because this test app I created like hours ago. I'm not sure why it is not giving me to create another one. Okay, so from scratch, then let's name it ChatGPT bot, or OpenAI bot. Okay, and then select workspace at Slackbot, and then okay, it is not giving me to create it. Okay, I don't know what this is. ChatGPT bot test app. I have not done it, so let's delete this test app. I deleted. Okay, so let's try once again to refresh. Okay, I'm not able to delete it from here. Let's try once again. Just the bot and then Slack. Great. Yeah, so it started. So you need to wait for a certain amount of time before creating it. So since I never gave up, it melted. Okay, so that's fine. So once you click on create app, you can go to where we need to go. Yeah, let's look in the document. Okay, so we clicked on create new app and we gave a name like from scratch. Then we selected the workspace and we click on created app. Then we need to go to auth and permissions here. Okay, so go to auth and permissions here, and then what we need to do is we need to go to here, that is bot token scopes. Yeah, auth and permission, then scopes, and add an auth scope here. Okay, so we need to add a call write. Okay, sorry, not calls write, but we need to add some two tokens, I think. Yeah, chat write and chat write public. Okay, so delete this, and we need to add, let's search it, chat write, and then we need to add another chat write public. Yeah, so once we add this token, you will get a success message. Okay, and after that click on install to workspace. So here you can see install to workspace. Click on it, install to workspace, and click on allow here. Okay, so once you click here or success button, you will get this bot user auth token. Okay, you need to copy this. So I have already created a notepad here, so this, and then let's copy this auth token. Okay, we will need this. Okay, so this is the bot token. Okay, so once you copy this, okay, so click on allow, and then yeah, that's it. We need to create the bot token and we need to copy it. Okay, and after that we need to go to basic information, and then in basic information we need to go here, app level tokens. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, add app level tokens, and then generate token and scopes. Okay, and then so generate token and scopes, and click right here app token, you can give any name, and add scope. So we need to add connections dot write. Yeah, this one, and then click on generate. Okay, so another token will be generated after that. Okay, so click on generate. So copy this also, and like app token, and click on enter. Okay, so we have got our bot token and then app token. Okay, so where it is, yeah, here, then click on done, and then what we need to do is, yeah, then we need to go to socket mode and enable the socket mode. Okay, so go to socket mode here and click on enable socket mode. Okay, so that you can like to start receiving payloads in socket mode, turn on the toggle below. Okay, so once you turn on this, what we need to do is we need to go to enable interactivity in interactivity and shortcuts. Okay, so in interactivity and shortcuts, go here. So if it is not turned on, please turn it on. okay. And then we need to go to event subscriptions, okay. So here we need to go, and then we need to create an event here, that is enable. And then in this we need to add the bot username, that is app.mention, and what we need to add message.im, okay. So this one and message.im, yeah, this one, okay. So once you add this, click on save changes and then click on reinstall your app, okay, and then click on allow, okay. So once you do this, you will get a success message here, and after that we are done with the most of the things, okay. So now we need to enable this. So go to app home, and then here we need to enable the important thing, that is message tab, and allow this one, allow users to send / command messages from messages tab, okay. So this is pretty much the setup of Slack, okay. Hope you followed it. And now you can see our new bot has been present here, okay. So we named it bot, right? So this is the thing, bot. You can see the other things also, whatever you have created, okay. So once you create this, you will get this like this, and you can now send the messages, okay. So once you do this, what you need to do is you need to have the API key of your OpenAI, okay. That means from which it needs to get its response of the prompt, okay. So go to your OpenAI prompt, that is app, or you can say account, and here on your personal profile you can go to view API keys, and in API keys you can click on create new secret key and copy that, okay. So I have already copied it, okay. And once you copy that, most of the things of the setup are done, okay. So we have copied the OpenAI key, and lastly is VS Code setup, okay. So in case of VS Code, where is my VS Code? Yeah, here. So you need to have certain libraries here, that is Slackbot, and then these are the Langchain and Slack libraries, and .nav is for the environment variables, okay. So in my environment variables I have my keys there, okay. So I need to paste them, okay. So like I was testing like many things, so I will just copy my these two keys, okay. So bot user key, and okay, let's copy here, and then okay, let's comment out this, okay. And then app key, we need to copy it there, okay. So app key is here, that is app token, you can say. Let's copy this. So don't mess this up, because if you put the wrong key here, then everything will be messed up. So first Slackbot token which you got and Slack app token, the naming convention should be same, okay, else you will get the error in case of tokens. Name it like this itself: open API key, Slack API token, Slackbot API, Slackbot token, okay. And in case of code, I will like post it in my Git, okay, you can have it. And then let's like have you the overview. Yeah, so in the terminal, once you write the code, you can install these libraries like pip install Slackbot for Slack, and then pip install OpenAI for OpenAI, and Langchain for Langchain model, okay. And this also pip install Python .environment for environment, okay. So you need to have tokens in this format, and then you need to add this lines extra, okay. So after this you can just start running the app, okay. So First I will make you understand like how the code is of Langchain. So first we will be having a template here. So basically template is nothing but kind of a message, like a user puts in case of an prompt, okay, and this will be considered as an history, and then human input, which will be given by the user and the assistant. So assistant's names can be different, you can give any name for you, okay, because it will give like this assistant and then human like this. So you can rename these things, okay. Now we need to write one piece of code here, that is prompt is equal to prompt template. So prompt template takes two things as attributes, that is input variables, that is history, this prompt, and human input as whatever human input like prompt, okay. And template is nothing but this template we have initialized in the this function, okay. And then we have initializing the model or declaring the model here, Langchain model. So LLM chain is nothing but the Langchain model, and then OpenAI is, it is connecting to OpenAI or accessing OpenAI. Prompt is nothing but this prompt, it is accessing via this, okay. And verbose you can ignore this. Memory, this one is important, conversational buffer window memory, because it remembers your previous history of conversation, okay. And this was all about the LLM, okay. So this piece of code is with respect to Langchain, and this Langchain implementation, and this is for the API, that is for Slack. So basically app.message takes in any kind of messages, so dot star means it takes any kind of message, this line, okay. Then we are creating like declaring one function here which has three inputs, that is message, say, and logger. So you can ignore logger here, the important things are message and say. So print message is nothing but it is giving you the freedom to print the message in Slack, okay. And then output is chatgpt.chain.predict human input message like text. That means this human input from here, okay, we are giving to output of Slack API, like from the API, and we are predicting it via prompt of ChatGPT, okay. And once you get the prompt, it is stored in output and it is given in the Slack bot back using say output, okay. So this is this, and this we are starting the app using Slackbot token.start, okay. So this is a pretty simple code, you can understand this, okay. These are the simple things you will be having in order to make your Slackbot working, okay. So I saved it, and then when you click on run, okay, let's see whether it works or not. Yeah, so it says Bolt app is running here, okay. So if I go to this, and where is my Slack here, right, or bot here, okay. So as you can see, there is no conversation here beforehand and my app is starting here. So first I will ask it like tell me about Langchain models, okay. Okay, let's ignore this, okay, and then send. Let's see whether it works. Yeah, it is working fine, okay. So how does it give the output? So Langchain models are a type of language model that uses a chain of words to generate text, and they are based on the idea that words are related to each other in a chain like text structure, and that by understanding the relationship between words, a model can generate more accurate and natural sounding text, okay. So Langchain models are used in a variety of applications such as natural language processing, machine translation, and text summarization, okay. So if we ask about tell me about India, okay, so when I am typing this, you can see it is getting tell me about India, and once it is getting the response back, it is saying finished chain, and we are getting it back, okay. So this is how a simple Slackbot works, okay. So hope this helps. And yeah, one more thing I wanted to tell you about large language model. Yeah, so basically this what you can say, this Langchain models works on large language models. Okay, so what are large language models here? So it is a type of AI model designed to understand and generate human like text. Okay, so it is trained on massive amount of textual data to learn patterns and relationship between words, phrases and sentences. Okay, so this was like pretty crisp, or I don't want to go into deeper, you can like have a look on it. Okay, so basically this was a simple Slack bot we built using a Slack or OpenAI, you can say. Okay, so you can test it out and explore it out. Okay, so you might face some issues after like using it for a couple amount of time, because OpenAI has some limitations to tokens or the responses, you can say. That means after a amount of time, or after some time, after various prompts, you can say, it will give you some error here, like retrying after 4 seconds, something like that. Okay, that means you have lost your credit points for using this API token for OpenAI. Okay, so what you can do is just use a different Gmail account of your family members and create an API key for the same and work on it. Okay, so do explore this out, and if you learned and understood something from this video, do hit the subscribe button. Until then, take care. Bye bye.